Alright, so welcome back. So here today I'll be doing both the yearly end review on the blackvue DR750 dual channel. So I got this about less than a year ago, 11 months, and well, it's almost 12 months. I got it in November actually of 2014, and I gotta say this thing's been performing really well. I mean, it was new when it first came out, had some glitches in it, but they've been updating it. So they're at version 1.15, which is really good. So a lot of you guys are saying, let's, show me how you did the hardwire. Last time I didn't show it, I just showed where I ran it through. So I'm just gonna do a quick recap, and then I'll show you how I hardwired it. All right. So you got the 3 wires coming. It's a little messy. I didn't really account for the length of the wires, but you got the one that's attached to the back side is running through here, A pillar, through the B pillar, and out to the C pillar over there, and then out to the camera in the back. Then you have the 2 wires are running here along the front, one for the GPS and then one for the power to the Magic Pro. So it's running down the A pillar all the way down, down, and then right, I don't know if you see that wire, that's the wire that's connected to that box right there. So all the wiring I did up there, I did some cable ties, everything's all underneath. That's the Power Magic Pro that comes with the kit. So I'm running a Mazda 6 2015. For any model that's after 2014 up to present now, so like Mazda 3, Mazda 6, CX3, CX5, they all have their fuse kits at the lower left from what I already have it opened up as. Okay, so just a little thing, if you guys are hardwiring, just keep note that there is some safety concerns with, some glitches as well, because when I hardwired mine, the fuses that come with the Mazda are encapsulated, meaning that you can't wrap around wires around the fuses. So what I had to do was I had to grab Chevrolet Venture, my old Chevrolet Venture from my dad's van before. We kept the fuses for that and they fit. I had to use those fuses, but for some reason they caused a circuit issue and the outlet from here stopped working when I plugged in like a GPS or like charging, or if I had to charge my phone and such. So it totally cut it off. And I brought it to Mazda and they said it's because I plugged in my Power Magic Pro and I probably used wrong fuses and it wasn't properly made for it. So they had to pay a fee to get these fuses that they attached, and as you can see, the fuses are sticking out than the usual ones. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's sticking out, so they're not the usual fuses. So the reason for this is because they changed the fuse so that it works better for the vehicle. So a little note, if you are going to hardwire a Mazda, make sure you get proper fuses. You guys can get the fuses on Black Box My Car. They have the fuse options that have the wires to make it easier for everyone. They have that option, or you can try to go to your Mazda dealership and see if they have extra fuses you can get that are a longer version with the wires, with the tips exposed. Okay. I can't risk pulling them out because I might have an issue, but the way I did it is I wrapped it around the right leg of each fuse. So the red one is attached to the 15-watt power outlet for the front. Okay, that means if the car is running, that will turn on the dash cam and provide power through the relay here and out into the dash cam. The yellow is attached to the door locks. I know some people say like, oh, the door locks aren't on until you activate it. Well, it's actually running. For some reason, also when I checked the charge on it with my tools, it wasn't on, but it runs surprisingly because I couldn't find anything else. All the other wires there are all safety ones. Some of them are seated for the seats and they're they're encapsulated. All of them mostly are encapsulated. So the door locks is what I gave it a try, and surprisingly it works. So meaning when I flip this down, the camera will still be running while the car is off. So it's in parking mode basically. So have a quick look at how I set it up. They're all wrapped around the right leg of the fuses. That's how I set it all up, like that. And after that, I just ran the wires up and I tucked it in underneath here with cable ties and such, and ran it through underneath, and that's where it comes from. That's how I hardwired it. It's fairly easy to use, especially since Blackbox My Car provided me a tool to help get it through the pillars. Very helpful. Those guys are great. So you guys were thinking of getting a dash cam, the blackvue DR750 dual channel is a great choice. A little pricey because it is a dual channel and it's both front and back HD, but it's worth it. I mean, if you guys are worried about your car and all that good stuff, all that bad stuff that might happen to it, it's great to have a video to show, like the police officers, the insurance companies. And you know, nowadays you can't trust what people say, so when you take their opinion or their word of what happened with the accident, so it's always good to have proof that it worked out well. You can actually also make car videos if you guys are into it, that kind of stuff. It's really good for capturing like scenic views. I know I take it down around places and it captures really good, really great. The sport's been good. Blackbox My Car has been really good, and I'm looking to purchase another unit for another vehicle. So if you guys have any questions, just shoot me a comment or send an email, and I'll be glad to reply to it. So hopefully this was helpful. If not, if you guys want me to do something else, let me know, show you guys how it works. It's all fairly simple. Just be careful with the wiring because you don't want your car to short circuit and catch on fire. I was lucky that nothing happened like that with the fuse for mine, because I usually keep this running 24 hours. I got a 64 gigabyte card in here. It goes up to 128, which is amazing. So with 64 I can get about 5 days running on and off whenever it detects like motion. So yep, that's it. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, and then I'll be glad to answer them. Alright, take care. Bye.